know. What's up, man?
Good morning, Stitching
Robert,
Post
you're
family.
live.
How are you?
Hello.
This is Robin Hill here for Hey Robin, what's sewing down at our post, our weekly sewing show, all talking about all things Stitching Post. Well, one of the biggest things that we're all buzzing about and been busy about all morning is the Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show. And on Mention It Monday, we, if you liked and commented, we were having a contest to give away 2 sets of tickets to 4. So we drew names from our Stitching Post Facebook page and the Stitching Post page, and we picked 2 winners. But we thought we'd go live and talk to Robert and let Robert talk to us and show us all the things going on down at the home show. Hey, Robert.
Well, how are you? And welcome from the great State Fairgrounds of Oklahoma. We are here in the Bennett Building, booth number 1848. And people are starting to come in right now. And this is a busy show. I believe there's a lot of excitement here. And everybody should come see this. It's great to have everything open back up. But we've got a lot of good machines here on display. And we have free tickets to the Quilt Sewing Festival. That's coming in June that we're putting in. And we've got a goodie bag for everybody that wants to come through. We've got pins and we've got tablets and all kinds of stuff for everybody. Do I?
So Robert, is it worth going all the way down to the fairgrounds? And is there a lot to see for my money?
Yes, this is a full booth. Now, we did have some shows earlier in the year that only took up a third of the building. This one's taking up the entire building, and there's a lot of good new vendors that I've never seen here. So it's definitely worth the trip. You might find something you actually like for your house or all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of food. Of course, there's a big wine court over there, every kind of wine you'd ever think of. But we can also come out and we can test drive.
Robert, thanks so much for giving us.
Say the Juki machine.
Oh, he's going to show the Juki machine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robert,
so we've got the
Juki machine.
We got Juki quilter out here, and I'm just now getting it trained up. But we've got an entire booth set up here. Come see the new Tajima 8-needle embroidery machine by Juki. It's absolutely an incredible machine, just full industrial. But anyhow, y'all come out and see us. We'll be here waiting for you.
Bye, Robert. Thanks again for joining us for Hey Robin, what's sewing down at the post? That's right. We were live at the Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show, and that's in the is that in the Bennett Building? Yeah, that's in the Bennett Building. And the show opened today at noon, and I believe it'll be open until 9, Charity? 8. Oh, excuse me. And if you want to come down there and say hi to me, I'll be down there at from about 6 to 8 this evening and on Saturday. So it'll be open at probably 10 all the way to 8 again. And now here's the cool thing. A lot of people work 6 days a week and have a hard time getting into a retail business that's just open Monday through Saturday. So if you have been dying to come down and see the Stitching Post, but you work all week long and even on Saturdays, this is a perfect time. Charity, what are our hours on Sunday?
Noon, 11 to 6.
So 11 to 6, we'll be out there all day on Sunday. So that's your chance to come and see all the different high-end quality machines that you can experience at the Stitching Post right at the Oklahoma City Garden Show. And you also can get an estimate on your roof at the same time, or maybe on that new swimming pool. Anyway, who wants some free tickets? So our big winners are, congratulations, Donna Taylor and Robin Greenlee. So how do I get my tickets? What you can do is you can call 405-794-0026 and ask for Robin or Charity. And we will, if you want to pick them up at the 16th store, we will make sure that those are available to you by tomorrow morning. And we will, or you can pick them up here in our Moore store. Once again, congratulations to Donna Taylor and Robin Greenlee. And thank you so much for watching Mention It Mondays. And if you're looking to watch Mention It Mondays, those are at Mondays at around 1 p.m. And then, of course, if you'd like to shop our Stash Builders, and what's Stash Builders? Those are a great way to build your stash up for your fabric and great savings at the same time. And with Mention It Monday, whatever product that we feature, you can save 15% off of that product all week long. So now that we've talked to Robert down at the show, and we've announced our winners. I would be like the first to present the world premiere of our new commercial. And it's featuring the Sew, Quilt, and Craft Oklahoma Craft Festival that's going to be at the Cox Pavilion building at the State Fairgrounds. We're going to have a big booth there as well. That's going to be June 17th, 18th, and 19th. Hey, I did get on the deal. And we're going to be featuring this commercial. So let's take 30 seconds. And Charity, are you ready for the world premiere? Drum roll, please.
Are you hunting for a giant boost of creative energy and searching to find out all the cool sewing ideas that are possible? You'll get that boost of inspiration at the Oklahoma Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival. It's June 17th through the 19th in the Pavilion in the State Fair Park in OKC. And for some great hourly giveaways, visit the Stitching Post booth while you're there. For more information, visit sewbargain.com. That's SEWBARGAIN.com.
Wow. What about that pink dress? I got to be honest. I got to tell you a little about our commercials. People see those and go, "Oh my!" Some people, about half the people go, "Ooh," and the other half are just cracking up. We used to have a company that we bought embroidery thread from, and so if we weren't sure how a commercial was going to go over, they were always my test dummies. I would call them and email them a commercial, and you'd hear dead silence, and then you hear all this cackling in the background. But I sure miss those ladies. They were a lot of fun. But let me tell you a little history of these commercials. I was sitting there watching that Oreo commercial, between the dad and the girl, and they share the Oreo cookie, and you want a ball at the end of it. I thought, I wanted to write a really spectacular Mother's Day commercial. So I write this really cool commercial, and so they decided that we should ham it up instead of making it all sentimental. Well, I talked to a lot of customers that I thought were very funny, and I could not get them to come in and play the grandma in the commercial. And I was very frustrated, and Robert just was kind of helping us out with Handy Quilter a little bit and helping my dad repair the machines. And he said, "Well, honey, I'll do it for you." So that began the birth of Roberta. And we couldn't get Joanna in this one. He's too busy working on your machines and decided to retire. So I came up with my fun character name, which I named Willow, and Roberta, and they're going to the quilt show. And unfortunately, their truck breaks down, and on the way, their fun friend Trina picks them up and takes them to the show. So that's how the commercial got made. But I got to tell you, my favorite place to walk into, they know me in Cato's when I'm hunting for the dress. So I walked in and saw that big pink foo-foo-y dress, and I thought, what they were calling around trying to find me a matching one, but I just didn't have the time to drive that far to go pick it up. But it was so funny. But we had more fun that day. We had to get Penny in the commercial. So you'll have to see if you can spot Penny. But anyway, this is Robin Hill saying, "Hey, thank you so much for joining me for What's Sewing Down at the Post. And we'll see you next Friday."